It's Fuecoco Community Day, and I'm excited because this is one of my favorite starters of every single starter. I really like this one a lot, but I'm not alone. I've got Tommy here.
Hello.
We've got Catherine.
Hello.
And hopefully we will get a Shundo. That is the big hope. But right now it is 2, and unfortunately they haven't switched over just yet. Also, oh, there they are. Let's see if we get ourselves a shiny on the first click. I've only been able to do this twice, so... No way, we did! Nice!
Oh.
Let's go! Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that we are going to get our hands on a beautiful Shundo today. At least hopefully, you never know. But also during this time we have triple dust, I believe. So we're gonna pop some star pieces, catch as much as possible. We're gonna try our best to make sure we get a lot of dust. But just so we know what the starting dust looks like after this amazing shiny dex entry, which I love that they added to the game. Once that's out of the way, we get ourselves, okay, so we're just under 2.3 million. So let's see where we can get to by the end of this. Just for fun, do we back-to-back it? We do not. Here's the third one. I should have showed you the second one, but literally in 2 minutes, we have completed the Fuecoco shiny line. So that's pretty nice. Not gonna complain with that at all. Though I'd never showed you any of the IVs of the shiny, so I should probably show you those. So this is what this one looks like. It is, well, it's got a 15 in HP. And here's the second one that we got just a little bit ago. 15 attack. And do you have 15 in defense, little guy? No, but that's the best one. It's a 3-star. Nice. We got a trade quest, which means we're getting a Fuecoco with a fun background, but sadly it wasn't shiny, and this one's a 476. You want 483 as the hundo. But the background looks really cool. I don't have it yet, but we're about to get it. And I know we'll get some free ones from the research that I believe Barside got from me, so thank you very much, Barside. But now that we've caught it, here's the backgrounds. It has this really cool, just dark and water background. I really like this a lot. Hopefully we can get a shiny with this. And of course, we are going to be working on the Crocapella, page 1 of 3, where we have to use the berries, catch, make great throws, yada yada. We're gonna do all of this and get all the rewards. So we were made aware of a hundo, and it's a tiny Shundo Fuecoco. At least that's what we were told, so that's amazing. Here's hoping it is. That is so freaking cool. And it's tidy, which is even better. I don't know if I'm even going to evolve it, you know what I mean? Like, part of me wants to, but that is amazing. I'm so glad we got this. But I guess this is the moment of truth. Is it? It is. A tiny Shundo. That's so freaking cool. It's really good for PvP as in Master League as a Skeledirge, but like, it's a tiny Shundo. I kind of want to just keep it, and it's female, which makes it even rarer because female starters are way rarer. No freaking way. That's amazing. So the first hour is done, and I'm at 25 shiny Fuecocos. This Boizel doesn't count. This is from yesterday, but man, this is ridiculous. Within an hour, though admittedly, we are running into just a ton of them by driving around, so we'll see how many more shinies we can get, and I have lost some because we were going too fast, but yeah, this is a great calm day so far. Time to claim page 1 of 3. Let's get the star pieces, and by star pieces, just 1 really. We'll get the candies, the incenses, the silver pineapples, and the ultra balls, and this should be a Fuecoco, but it's not a shiny, and it is a 456. Again, I believe 83 is the hundo, and I don't think that this is one that comes with a background card, but we shall see. Does it? It does not. But I think the final reward one does, so let's get the dust, the thing, and this is a little better, and it will have a background. And this one, just to show it to you, does have that awesome background. I really love this background. They did such a good job with it. And for page 2 of 3, we have to catch 30 Pokemon in total, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of Fuecocos, but only the last one will have a background. And hopefully that one will be shiny. And it turns out you don't even need to catch Fuecocos. You can just catch anything, so I went through my stack, so let's see what we get. Number 1 wasn't shiny. How about number 2? No, unfortunately not, and a 455. Number 3 is not shiny. That's fine, 453. Number 4, no, and a 75. And this one, not it either, 455. And the last one before the final reward is a 465. And then we claim the final rewards for the dust, the ultra balls, and sadly not shiny, and a 67. I was hoping to get the background on this one. And now we have to send 3 gifts with stickers, earn 3 hearts with your buddy, transfer 25 Pokemon, evolve 5 Pokemon, power up a Pokemon 20 times, and earn 15,000 XP. All very easy, and we're about to get back in the car and grind even harder. So I'm really happy. This Fuecoco was actually from the task to trade with a friend, yada yada. So this will have a background card. So we got a Shundo and a background card shiny. Very, very happy about that. This is not the hundo by any means, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about that. It's still a shiny with a background and with Fuecoco. I love this background. Way better than the black and white background. Like the last season's was okay. This one's just like a lot more powerful looking, more striking. I like it. And just for fun though, what are ya? A 15, 12, 13? I'll take the 15 attack. And just before Community Day is over, we have our final shiny Fuecoco, 687. We'll see if it's good, but in the end of the day, we got the tiny Shundo. I'm really happy about that. But let's just see how good this one turns out. It is fine. And it looks like we got ourselves 44 shinies in total, which is not bad. And I'm really happy because obviously we got that Shundo, which I did power up a little bit, so it should be easier to find. There we go. I also made it my buddy. And I am very happy about this. But you know what? I'm not going to evolve it all the way, but I am going to power it up all the way to level 50 because I think we're just going to keep this as a Fuecoco and try to best buddy it. But also we have all this to claim for page 3 of 3, so let's get the Rocket Radar, the XL candies, the rare candies. We got ourselves some charge TMs, I want to say, and then these should be the evolutions. So this one is Crocolar or Crocolar. We'll see how good it turns out. Hopefully it's okay. I have no idea what I'm looking for with these. I've never encountered these in the wild or in research ever. So an 8, 10 is 13, 14, 11. And this should be the Skeledirge. There it is. It's such a cool thing to run into. Hopefully this is good, but we'll see in the end of the day. But I mean, like, such a cool encounter. I love Skeledirge. The whole Fuecoco line's cool. The middle form's not that great, you know, design-wise, but I really like the Skeledirge a lot. I was hoping it would turn out cool, and when I saw it, I was like, that is an amazing final evolution. And it's a ghost and fire type, which is also really awesome. And we actually get to catch it this time, which is even better. But will the Skeledirge be good? We'll see. 1260 is not good at all. 11, 11, 15. I'm thinking for the evolution, we gotta use this Fuecoco right here. This is the one with the background card. It just looks so cool. So let's evolve it all the way up, get those shiny dex entries, which is super cool. And I'm glad that they did that, because like I love holding off and trying to get shiny dex entries. I think it's just fun, but I'm glad that they just made that a thing. You get a normal dex entry, and if you get the shiny, then you'll get that shiny dex entry. But there we go. We have the shiny Crocolar, I think it's Crocolar for sure. And there it is, the dex entry. I love this new dex entry as well. I think this is fantastic. I love that they do their little happy animation. Now it's time for the big one. And this is my favorite starter of Gen 9. I think it's the best design out of all of them. I will say that the Sprigatito line's okay, but the Quaxley line's fine. It's not my favorite by any means, but this Skeledirge is just so freaking good. And just look at the colors and everything. Such a solid freaking shiny. I love it. And there it is. Register the dex. What does it look like when it's happy? That's really cool. Love that animation as well. And we have it with the background card. Today was just such a solid day. And one thing I want to do is I want to give this thing a new attack because I want to see if it'll get its Torch Song. Yeah, it got it right away. That is an exclusive move that you can only have for Skeledirge. So cool to have it on this. And at some point in the future, maybe I'll evolve that Shundo XXS, but to be honest with you, I really don't think I will. I think it's just perfect the way it is. Just cutting in here real quick to show you something. As you can see, I have the Skeledirge with the background here, but from what I was told, apparently you want to have Incinerate, Shadow Ball, and Torch Song, which is very surprising that Blast Burn isn't the go-to thing for this. Even though Blast Burn is obviously really good for Skeledirge, apparently the Shadow Ball is the best thing to have. And just for fun, I want to show you what this Torch Song actually does, because it's a really good move, and it only takes a couple Incinerates to get to. So as you can see, we're going to fight this Sneasel here, which we're going to take out pretty quickly, but as you can see, we're going to get to the Torch Song in basically 3 of these, and when we use Torch Song, it's going to raise your attack, and I believe it happens every single time. I've been, you know, just playing around with Skeledirge a little bit on my own, and I've noticed every time it does the attack, it gets an attack buff, which is great, because as you can see with these Incinerates, they start doing even more. But the reason why you want to have Shadow Ball is that there's actually a lot of Pokemon that are weak to Ghost, and they're, especially in the Master League, if you have yourself a really good one for Master League, you're going to do a lot of damage in there with that Shadow Ball. But yeah, as you can see there, like, we're just gaining a lot of attack, and that attack is very helpful when it comes down to just throwing these Incinerates, because these Incinerates hit hard, give you a decent amount of damage. The only downside to Incinerate is that Incinerate does take a little bit of time. I think it's one of the more time-consuming fast moves out there, but it builds up the energy pretty darn quickly. So I can see why people are saying that this thing's actually going to be really good now with the Torch Song and everything, because it was already pretty decent, but now it seems to have gotten a lot better. But on that note, we're going to wrap up the video here. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below how you did. Did you get anything amazing? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.